Before I begin another 10-gallon aquascape, I'm testing this desk to see if it will hold the weight of a 10-gallon full of water at least. And that's a success, so I set up a 5-gallon next to it, and I have the tanks on separate timers, so I'm setting the smaller light on the 5-gallon to come on before the light in the 10-gallon, and then go off once the light comes on, and to do the same before and after the 10-gallon light goes out. I've had this sort of system in this corner for the shrimp tank, which is behind the camera, for some time now. This gives them an easy transition from the light being on and off. Tends to startle them if they go from total darkness to full light and vice versa. But now that I know the desk is sturdy enough to support a 10-gallon full of water, hopefully it'll also support a tank with some substrate and hardscape. And I can move one of my other aquascapes to this desk to prepare a place to complete a new aquascape. I may have been on to something before with my snail trap. However, I didn't have it quite right. So after seeking some advice from Daniel Keeping Fish, shout out to him, I believe I have it right. So here we have the little jar that I was using before. And what I need to add is a cap. This funnel works well to keep those snails in there. So here we have some blanched broccoli. Put that in there for bait. Add the cap. And off camera, a rubber band to hold it in place. Now, I tested this out in a jar and found if I simply add it to the tank like this, it's not going to fill all the way with water. So what I'm going to have to do is fill it up beforehand and then gently lower it into the tank. Now I made some effort to shoo the shrimp away from the staging area, and I'll gently lower the trap into place. Half an hour later, and what do you know? This trap catches shrimp something awful. And are they miserable? I'm afraid it's not going to be of use to me. I'm going to have to let them go. No disrespect to Daniel Keeping Fish. He made a snail trap out of a disposable water bottle, which has a much larger mouth than the one I made. What he had might work better for a shrimp tank, but this tiny DIY snail trap I made just wasn't suited for this purpose. There are other ways to catch pest snails, and I recently heard about another method that I want to try next weekend and show you. But for now, the shrimp are right happy, and that's the main thing.